Marcus Aurelius says, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful, more free of interruptions than your own soul. Retreat to consult your own soul and then return to face what awaits you." Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor from 161 to 180 AD and is considered the last of the five good emperors. During his time, he constructed a series of autobiographical writing known as the Meditations, in which he constantly advocated for finding stillness in life. And while his meditations regularly speak of the importance of waking up early and seizing the day, he also stressed the importance of taking time to retreat into oneself and find stillness. Marcus Aurelius followed these things in his evenings, and how we can follow or adopt that routine in our modern day lives. Number 1. Eliminate external stimuli, for it is in your power to retire into yourself whenever you choose. Marcus Aurelius used his evenings to disconnect. While he is particularly known for his philosophy advising us to live every day like it could be our last, he also believed in taking time to find retreat within his own mind in order to renew himself. He did this in an effort to cleanse himself from stress or negative feelings by disconnecting from external stimuli and finding value in looking inward. Our evening routine then typically involves catching up with social media, watching television, or trying to answer those last-minute emails. We need to cut down on these stimuli and declutter our brains. Hence, your evening routine should be the time you spend with yourself. Number 2. Get some physical exercise. Even though Marcus Aurelius lived nearly 2000 years ago, he understood the importance of physical exercise. He believed that a healthy mind cannot exist without a healthy body. Stoics believe that even a simple fitness routine can teach us virtuous life skills such as perseverance, self-improvement, discipline, overcoming challenges, and building self-confidence. They understood it was more important to exercise to achieve these skills of self-mastery rather than for the sake of external approval. Any form of exercise routine, whether you play a sport or go to the gym, is good for you as it releases a flood of feel-good brain chemicals known as endorphins that reduce your stress levels and boost your mood. And if you work out in the evenings, it can even help you fall asleep faster, leaving you feeling refreshed and ready to take on the next day. Number 3. Review your day. The Stoics believed that the two best times for reflection were in the morning and evening. Prepare for the day ahead by journaling and reviewing the day that just passed. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations with the intention of reviewing his own daily life and thoughts to achieve personal clarity. He kept a constant eye on his daily actions and choices. Stoics emphasized being mindful of your own actions and stressed the importance of taking time at the end of the day to review what happened as a way to become more mindful in general. Stoics call this type of mindfulness attention, which is meant to bring self-awareness to your actions and whether they are aligned with your higher self. Number 4. Complete your personal sage. A sage is someone who is considered to be wise or experienced in a certain field and who is revered for their wisdom, judgment, and expertise. For many people, this is a role model. Stoics spent time reflecting on their sages and whether their own actions were consistent with those of their sage. Marcus Aurelius considered the sage to be someone full of wisdom and knowledge. His sage was Zeno, the founder of Stoic philosophy, and he would often ask himself, what would Zeno do? Contemplation of the sage should essentially be a period of time in the evening where you reflect on your day or the person you are and ask yourself, what would your role model do? Your role model could be someone you know or maybe just a concept of an ideal person. As part of your evening routine, take a few minutes to recall your role model and ask yourself, did you act as your role model would? Number 5. Take a view from above. Marcus Aurelius advises us to complete life from the point of view of the cosmos or to take a view from above. A view from above means taking a zoomed out perspective of your life and looking at yourself and your day as if you were watching from a third person perspective to remove personal emotions and anxieties. Stoic exercise of taking a view from above can be used to lessen the burden of our problems as it shifts our perspective to a level high above ourselves. You can start by spending some quiet time in the evening looking at your immediate surroundings and your body, your home, and the people you live with. Number 6. Spend time with family. For Marcus Aurelius, as the day came to a close, it was time to be around family. Marcus clearly loved his children and his wife dearly. Even though he was important, famous, and extremely busy, he didn't ignore them. He would tuck his children into bed at night and kiss them. He would say quietly to himself, "Don't rush this. This might be the last time you do this." It's not guaranteed that either of you will make it through the night. He loved them. He cherished this thing in front of him, which really was the most important thing in his life, then said good night. He would repeatedly do this for as long as he was fortunate enough to live. Number 7. Prepare for mornings. A morning routine was essential to Aurelius. However, part of this morning routine started even before the morning, as he prepared for the next day the night before. Stoics often prepared for the day by setting aside time in the morning to rehearse their days. They did this by considering what they wanted to achieve that day, preparing for different possible outcomes, and reflecting on themselves. To start, you can prepare the night before to make waking up as easy as possible. This may mean laying out your clothes for the next day, packing your bag for work, or having a clear morning routine you stick to. Prepare for tomorrow during your evening routine will not only help you with your morning routine, but it can also reduce anxiety about the task that lay ahead of you when waking up. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was useful for you.